Hello, we are the Brazil group. My name is Wyatt Sikkelka, and my major is agricultural engineering.
My name is Eden Lambert, and I study animal science.
My name is Sarah Floyd, and I study industrial engineering.
My name is Zach Bob, and I'm majoring in agricultural engineering.
In Brazil, there is this widespread issue of Amazon deforestation and land degradation due to historical and inefficient pasture management practices. These deep-rooted issues are largely due to the minimal stability of the Brazilian government, and they are in one of the deepest recessions to date that they've ever been in. So, going about our solution are solving this adaptive challenge, agriculture, deforestation, and urbanization will all play a vital role. In the northern region of this map, you can see that's where the Amazon is. In the East Coast, so the Northeast, Southeast, and Southern regions, is where largely the urbanization is occurring. And then in the West Central region, that's where a lot of the agriculture is, but it's also a little bit in the Southeast and moving up into the Northern region as we're talking about deforestation. There are numerous types of farmers and commodities grown in Brazil because they are a global agricultural player. But throughout our solution, we're going to talk mainly on sustenance farming. These farmers are the beginning of a much larger problem for Brazil.
The primary goal is to prevent the degradation of land, which will in turn help to decelerate deforestation in the Amazon. Now, this is a very complex issue because it requires a change in the mindset of the subsistence farmers that are grazing cattle on the pasture ground in the northern regions. These farmers are overgrazing land until the productivity becomes very limited and restricted, at which point the farmers must acquire more land. Since Brazil is extensive and the land is abundant, farmers can continue this practice with very little government mediation. Farming has been completed this way for years, and it is something that gets passed down within the culture.
Our solution stems from a financial stimulus provided by the Brazilian government. This will actually start with converting a small amount of rainforest to pasture ground in an effort to provide farmers with more land than they currently require to carry their livestock. The government is incentivized in the long term by a boost to the economy, while some of their short-term costs are alleviated through the revenue of harvested wood. Now, on the other side of the equation, farmers see the immediate benefits of more land at a minimal cost. This will result in them being more location-centric to their home operation, as when one pasture begins to wear down, they can just rotate to the next sector as the prior pasture is rejuvenated, rather than pushing farther into the rainforest. This more location-centric style of ranching will allow for more feedlots and confinement operations, which presents an opportunity to increase efficiency and the revenue stream for both the farmer and Brazil's economy. Now, with the use of more concentrated cattle production, there will be a greater need not just for concentrates such as corn, but also hay and forage to fuel these feedlots. This presents a market entryway for Vermeer Brazil and their hay and forage line of equipment. We envision these farming techniques to be communicated in more detail through educational equipment training seminars, a service that's already provided by Vermeer Brazil.
So now that Zach has explained the solution, let's look at it in a culturally competent way. So Brazil is known for a large hierarchy of power, which means that our solution is infeasible if the government just went to the localized farmers themselves. Therefore, we have the agencies and organizations in the middle. So the government will help collaborate with the agencies and organizations in the middle to communicate to the farmers. And these middleman people already have personal relationships with the farmers, so they'll be able to connect with them and make our solution feasible.
This concludes our presentation, and thank you for your time.